Welcome to Crushed in Time, an elastic adventure. A brand new point-and-click comedy from Draw Me a Pixel, the studio behind There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension. This time, we're joining Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson for what should have been a straightforward investigation. Unfortunately, the game they're supposed to star in is already falling apart. Characters are disappearing, things aren't working as intended, and somewhere behind the scenes somebody is probably having a very bad day.
Impossible. How could this happen? No idea, but everyone has the same character bug. One of the NPCs seems to have completely disappeared from the game.
Here it comes, folks.
What?
Review bombing. Our reviews have just turned out to a negative.
No way!
Oh, this is all pretty weird, though.
But we followed the production schedule down to the last post-it note. Forget it. Just find out what the problem is. And bring back the QA team. Please, somebody do something!
With the introduction out of the way, we arrive in London at the residence of the legendary detective Sherlock Holmes and his faithful companion, Dr. Watson. Every great mystery has to begin somewhere, and today it starts in the comfort of their apartment. As fate would have it, the next case is already on its way.
Yes, I'm coming. Oh, are you the new postman? Hey, would you stop clinging to me? I could have done without the hugging. Good. On your way now. And there's no need to hammer on the door like that.
Watson wastes no time delivering the message. Whatever is written inside must be important.
Holmes? The door's locked.
Either that, or it's another bill Holmes has been successfully avoiding.
Open up, by Jove. Did you sleep in the living room again?
What? This teletrophone again. Thank you, Mr. Mucci, for your wonderful invention that prevents honest folks from working soundly. Where was I?
I can hear you, Sherlock.
Watson, is that you?
Open the door. We've got mail.
Put it on the pile with the other bills.
About time, Holmes.
I hope you're bringing me coffee, Watson.
I brought you an envelope that the postman has just given me. Along with a hug, which was weird.
Oh, the postman hugged you, did he? Interesting. I'll be collecting the mail next time. Let me see that letter, please.
And there goes the investigation, defeated by a light breeze before it even started.
That is also weird.
And yet perfectly explainable.
Don't tell me this is yet another inversion of the Earth's poles.
No, it's probably just a draft. Go and close the front window, Watson.
As you wish, Holmes. But I don't like this one bit.
It's bound to come back down. Where did I put my magnifying glass? Oh, right, it's in the sideboard drawer. Why is this drawer stuck? At last! And now I understand why it was stuck. Watson, please stop storing your empty honeypots in the sideboard drawer. Thank you. This space is reserved for my detective magnifying glass.
This is where Crushed in Time introduces its main gimmick. Almost nothing in this world stays where it's supposed to. Objects, furniture, and even people can be grabbed, stretched, and manipulated like they're made of rubber.
I must have slipped.
Watson's dramatic encounter with the floor turns out to be surprisingly useful. Hidden behind him is a notice explaining exactly when breakfast is served and, more importantly, when the dumbwaiter becomes available. As clues go, it's not exactly a blood-stained footprint or a mysterious calling card. But when you're trapped in a room with a ladder stuck to the ceiling, you learn to work with what you've got. Armed with this vital information, we adjust the clock to the correct time and essentially convince the house that breakfast is underway. The dumbwaiter immediately springs into action.
It's too high.
Could we get it down from the ceiling?
Before dealing with the runaway letter, Holmes decides to do a little housekeeping. The kind of housekeeping that involves moving furniture, opening hidden compartments and helping himself to anything useful.
That's quite a draft we've got there.
You know, detective work.
Even if I had something sticky, I couldn't reach it.
The honey finally comes into play, not for breakfast, but as an adhesive strong enough to keep the letter exactly where we want it. It's a ridiculous solution,
Interesting.
which means we're probably on the right track.
All right, Holmes, the window's closed.
Ha ha! Told you. Just as I predicted, this letter has landed. Precisely here. On the portrait of our beloved Queen Victoria. And it's covered in a strange gold-tinged glucose-adjacent substance. Made up of 79.5% carbohydrates.
It's honey, Holmes.
I knew that. Let's see what it says. Dr. Watson, I miss you already. Signed, Emma.
This letter was for me?
I'm as shocked as you are. And who is this, Emma, exactly?
I haven't the faintest idea, Sherlock.
Well, as this letter would indicate, she seems to know you quite well. And she shares your taste for cheap honey.
The address is written on the edge of the letter. It's outside London, Sherlock. Let's see who she is.
Come on, Watson, it's probably spam. Besides, I haven't had my coffee yet.
Holmes!
Fine, fine. I shall take this opportunity to introduce you to my latest brainchild.
Your latest what? Wait!
With the message finally decoded, Holmes reaches a bold conclusion. The best way to find answers is to go and ask questions.
Have you been tinkering with our car again, Sherlock?
Watson, meet the Sherlock-o-motive. A marvel of technology, equipped with a complex hydrogen carbonization system and a nitrogenous oxygenation module.
Quite a sight. And this one works, right?
Well, how else could I have parked it in front of our house?
By discreetly pushing it last night?
That's one possibility. Now, if you would be so kind as to do me the favor of getting it, Watson, we shall confirm that this marvel works properly.
All right.
You need to start the engine, my friend.
Why me? It's your car.
At last. I don't know how you did it without moving from your seat, but here we are, ready to leave. Off we go.
With their destination set, our detectives begin the journey to meet the mysterious Emma. The trail leads far from London to the location listed on the letter. Whether they're heading towards a breakthrough or a complete waste of time remains to be seen. With these two, either outcome feels equally likely.
What's on your mind, Watson?
That strange letter. I don't know any Emma.
Well, anything else would be astonishing.
I don't know what awaits us at the end of this road, Sherlock, but I have a feeling this is the beginning of a wonderful adventure.
Or a dreadful tragedy.
Holmes!
Most roadblocks are caused by construction. This one appears to have been caused by the user interface.
Now that's something. I believe it fell from the sky.
Let's take a closer look, shall we?
It says, Emmet ni desirk.
Is this Latin?
Indeed. It means turn back, the road is blocked.
But what could it be, Holmes?
A shop sign, obviously.
In the middle of nowhere?
The London tornado of 1091 was no gentle breeze, Watson.
That was 800 years ago, Sherlock.
Well, think of it as a vestige from the past. I'm afraid we must now head back home, my dear friend.
Out of the question. I want to know who sent me this letter. I'll find a way to clear the road.
This obstacle must weigh several tons, Watson. That being said, I'm curious to see how you'll handle this.
Watson volunteers to solve the problem. Holmes appears genuinely concerned by that statement.
I can't see anything that could help you clear out the road.
Maybe on the other side of this fence? But this large woolly creature is in the way.
I'd rather not venture near this animal. I bet it's all dusty. You know how sensitive my nostrils are, Watson.
Maybe it would let us through if we fed it.
Time for another lesson in elastic problem solving.
This flap was preternatural. Come here, little guy. You're not gonna... He tried to devour me.
Ow! What was that? Every time I get near one of those beasties, my nose gets itchy, and I don't know why.
You must be a Capricorn, Holmes.
Please stop spouting out esoteric nonsense with such confidence, Watson. Your Leo really shows.
Oh!
This puzzle begins with an apple and ends with Watson, as many great stories do.
A bouncing apple? I bet that animal would like that.
The sheep seems grateful for the snack, a little too grateful, perhaps. We've accidentally gained a traveling companion.
Looks like you found yourself a new friend, Watson.
He's pretty clingy. So, let's see about this barrier. They're about to break.
Before you do you think? I didn't know you to be this strong, my dear friend.
Me neither.
Wait, could it be a familiar face?
Wait! Holmes!
For a brief moment, Watson appears to have impressed Holmes. The moment doesn't last long.
Mr. Wilhelm, our Baker Street neighbor? Is it really you, my friend?
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, what a surprise to find you here, this close to the forbidden boundary.
We thought you dead.
Death isn't what most people expect, Dr. Watson. I did cross to the other side, yes. Not for long, but long enough that I could witness something unbelievable. Another world. A world made of numbers and an infinity of variables. A world filled with lies and illusions. To them, Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, we're nothing but mere puppets.
Them? Who's them?
The space aliens, of course! They're right here, looming over us, watching us, pulling our strings, tormenting us. Ever since I passed, I've started to understand everything.
Do we still have a straitjacket stashed somewhere?
Not since I managed to free myself from it, Holmes.
You can be so resentful sometimes.
What is it you're doing with this camera exactly?
Gathering proof of this intergalactic conspiracy. And there's something weird happening right here. I can feel it.
Right here, in front of us? But these rolling planes are all I can see.
Every good investigation needs proof, preferably something more convincing than a story about aliens.
My camera went off on its own. What a coincidence. I'm going to need some more of this flash powder.
Now, where is that barrel?
Sometimes the best way to reveal a secret is to let somebody else crash into it first.
Holmes, did you see that? That bird crashed into an invisible wall.
I knew it. My instincts were right, Dr. Watson.
I can feel it. There's something here. This world is fake, Holmes. Everything is fake. I am fake.
Not again, old chap. You don't even have the strength to move the air around you, let alone that massive sign.
I could use some help. I'm almost there.
Aha!
But what could this be?
This, Doctor, is an astounding crop circle.
A crop circle?
A mystical symbol created by the aliens. To control us, probably.
What do you think, Holmes?
It's a hoax, clumsily executed by some kids.
With the hidden passage revealed, our next objective is a shovel. Unfortunately, the only available is currently being guarded by a scarecrow that appears surprisingly attached to its belongings. Like most adventure game puzzles, the solution isn't to ask politely. Instead, we're going to systematically dismantle the poor thing, piece by piece. First the hat, then the clothes, then whatever dignity it had left. The scarecrow can do little more than stand there and watch as its entire wardrobe disappears. Somewhere, a farmers' union representative is preparing a strongly worded complaint. Eventually, our persistence pays off. The scarecrow gives up its claim to the shovel, leaving us free to continue the investigation. It's hard to say what any of this has to do with the missing NPCs, broken timelines or alien sightings, but at least we have a shovel.
But where did this shovel come from?
Probably from their spaceship.
Holmes, I could use it as a lever to clear the road.
You don't really believe that, do you, Watson?
Mr. Wilhelm, it was a pleasure to see you again.
Likewise, Dr. Watson. Gentlemen, wait! I have something for you. Here, if you ever notice any other anomalies, come and see me. The address is somewhere on this leaflet.
We'll be sure to do that. Let's go, Watson.
Stay safe, Mr. Wilhelm.
Oh, I've got my aluminium quiff protecting me against mental control from you-know-who.
This shovel will make for a perfect lever arm. But how do we make this work?
Hey, shoot!
We'd need a base. Like a rock, for example.
What you need is an excavator. Achoo! Later, Watson. But I don't expect it to be invented before at least half a century.
Bless you, Holmes. The wind is so strong that it can move even rocks, Holmes.
I told you, Watson, October 1091.
The only thing left is to use this as a lever. There you go, Holmes. I told you I'd clear the way.
You have the wind to thank for that.
You're just jealous because of my serious skills.
Come on, get in the car, Watson. Let's get this over with.
What are you waiting for to get this thing started, Holmes?
For you to operate the stupid thing? It wasn't that hard, was it?
I didn't even move from my seat, Holmes.
You've really got some serious skills.
With the sign finally removed, Holmes and Watson continue their journey. The sheep, meanwhile, narrowly avoids becoming the victim of a completely unrelated workplace accident. It's been that kind of a day. With no further distractions, our detectives resume their journey to the address from the letter. So far the investigation has involved runaway mail, elastic furniture, a sheep, an alien conspiracy theory, and the strategic removal of a scarecrow's clothing. And somehow, we're still only following the first lead. If Emma has the answers we're looking for, we're about to find out. And if not, things are about to get even stranger.
This building is beautiful.
And eerily quiet.
It would seem that no one lives here. Hello? Sherlock Holmes, famed detective?
And Dr. Watson.
Yes, and Dr. Watson.
The owner could be unconscious.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Still, I'll take a look around the garden.
Good. You enjoy the fresh air. I'll be taking a look at the mechanism of this lock. No more than a look, though.
Yoo-hoo! What was that? What was that? Good grief! It must be some kind of leak. My shoes. They'll take on water.
Watson, you're so close, I can feel you breathing down my neck. Waddle off, would you? It's going to rain, I think.
Watson, I need to think. Give me some room to breathe, would you?
But, Holmes, the statue.
Yes, we'll find it some undergarments later.
The house appears to be empty. For most people, that would be the end of the visit. For detectives in adventure games, it's practically an invitation.
Somebody there?
Ah! It would seem I have mastered this door's complex locking mechanism with the sheer might of my brilliant mind.
You've got some serious skills too, Holmes.
Obviously. Hello? Is anyone here?
Holmes, look! What a beautiful portrait. Maybe of this mysterious Emma.
I sure hope not.
How could my device have returned here? Oh, I wasn't expecting any visitors. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, sir. I hope we're not bothering you.
Absolutely not. But I was just about to leave to visit the world.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is my assistant, Dr. Watson.
Hi.
Are you the master of this house?
The owner? Yes, that's me. Indeed. This is my manor. Mine. My name is Emmett. Emmett Placeholder. At your service. Glad to finally meet someone. I'm glad to meet you. To what do I owe the pleasure of this serendipitous visit?
Well, we received this morning a letter that seemed to originate from your abode.
From my abode? Impossible.
A letter written by a certain Emma.
What? Did you just say Emma? No. How could she? I must go back there. But I'll need a cockpit. Have you come here with an automobile, perchance?
We have?
How fortunate.
Where is he going?
Let's see. If memory serves, it was Alpha 1.0 or 0.1? 1.0, I think. There. Now, how does one get this machine going?
Yoo-hoo!
It looks like we're not the only ones having mechanical problems today.
There must be a button somewhere. Perfect. Goodbye, gentlemen. Just a quick little adjustment, and I'll be back. How do you drive this thing?
He disappeared.
But... He just nicked my ride.
Beg your pardon, Holmes?
I mean, He stole the Sherlockomotive from us. My sweet baby.
Stop calling me that.
I wasn't talking about you, Watson. We must go after him. He's going to ruin the paint job. I just know it.
Where are you going, Holmes? Sherlock! Wait! It looks like some kind of laboratory.
The TP-Tron. Interesting. These are schematics describing how to build an ingenious teleportation device, Watson.
Teleportation, you say?
That's exactly what we need. We'll build this TP-Tron and catch this Sherlockomotive thief, my friend.
And find Miss Emma.
I'll use parts from this typewriter to build the device. I'll just need a big light bulb and a cockpit that can accommodate both of us during travel. Also, I'll be counting on you to reactivate the Manor's electrical system, Watson. You should find it somewhere in the basement.
Delightful.
And that's where Chapter 1 comes to a close. Tasked with gathering parts for a homemade teleportation device, Watson begins what can only be described as the world's least supervised engineering project. What could possibly go wrong?
This must lead to the basement. No way I'm going down there without a light source. Oh, a candlestick. Only thing left is to light it. Except the fireplace is out. What should I do? Gorgeous painting.
Whether intentionally or not, Watson has found another way to delay the investigation.
Still, I should find some way to light...
Watson, could you answer the door, please? I am busy.
It could be a parcel delivery. Yoo-hoo! Someone? Seems like there's nobody here. Must have been the wind.
Remarkably, the plan works once Watson stops standing in it.
I'd better hole up in here. Oh, the fire is lit. Was it you, Holmes?
It's just the two of us here, Watson. Thus, it could only have been thanks to me.
Now that I have some light, I can explore that basement.
One problem solved. Several more are almost certainly waiting downstairs.
It's really, really dark. I should stay where I am. Is the light moving, or is it just an optical illusion? I don't want to end up in the shadows. Hey, stay close to me.
Like every old manor, this one hides its secrets behind a temperamental electrical system. Watson begins the delicate process of making random switches look intentional.
Could the power be up and running again, perchance? It would appear so.
I can see better now, and all it took was patience. Look, a light bulb. It's hard to reach.
The light bulb is within sight, but unfortunately, so is Watson's height limit. The problem isn't finding the solution, it's reaching it.
played, Watson. This bathtub will do for an excellent cockpit.
The bathtub's journey ends with a bang, where Holmes immediately claims it as a cockpit. The project is somehow becoming less scientific with every new component.
I'm almost there.
Rather than growing taller, Watson opts for the more practical solution.
I need that light bulb. I've got it. Bingo! I found a light bulb. It was no picnic, but here you go.
Stupendous, Watson. It will definitely do the trick.
You must be pulling my leg, Holmes.
Don't panic, my friend. This carbon filament is all I needed.
You mean just like the one on this table?
Ah, indeed.
I hate you.
Well, I think everything's ready.
The preparations are complete. Now comes the risky part.
I hope you remember to go to the loo before we go.
Yes, Papa.
Well then, let's see what this TP-tron says. Master. Ah, it knows who's in charge here. I will now type in our destination. Let's see, if memory serves, it was Alpha 0.1 or 1.0?
I'm pretty sure it was 1.0.
Let's say 0.1 then.
This all seems a bit strange, Holmes. Are you sure this is a destination?
Don't panic, Watson. These must be encrypted geospatial coordinates. Activating the metachrono quantum flux phase shift.
Stop talking gibberish and press this bloody blinking button!
Activating the bloody blinking button. It's working, Watson! It's working!
Indeed, the results are undeniable.
That's strange. I followed the schematics with surgical precision. Who raised the board?
It wasn't me, Holmes.
Beg your pardon, gentlemen.
Who's there?
Just a little higher. No, over here. Over here.
Look out, for goodness sake!
Oh.
Sorry, I got a little heated.
The machine appears to have worked. The upside-down woman is a separate issue.
Could she be the lady from the painting?
Well, hard to tell. She's all upside down.
Could you help me get to the floor, please? I've been stuck to the ceiling for no apparent reason.
Just like the letter. We'll find a way, my lady. Holmes, we can't leave her like that.
I fail to see the problem.
The teleportation experiment is a success, depending on your definition of success. Unfortunately, someone is now trapped upside down.
We could try pulling her toward us.
And risk her falling on us? Absolutely not.
If only I could grab onto something. This situation is deeply embarrassing. I might be experiencing some kind of gravitational anomaly. This is all quite absurd.
We could bait her down with a piece of fruit.
She's not a bat, Sherlock.
I wouldn't be so sure, Watson.
Oh, come
There
here.
must be some
I got
kind of
it.
explanation.
Why is it so light? Empty won't do.
Are you all right?
I can't thank you enough for rescuing me from this dusty ceiling, gentlemen. This satchel will help me stay on the ground long enough to understand what's happening. To me?
For Watson, it appears to be love at first upside-down sight.
I don't think I've had the pleasure to meet you, Mr.
Dr. Watson, madam. John Watson.
And I'm Sherlock Holmes, the famed detective.
Dr. Watson, what a charming name.
Incredibly famous.
My lady?
The rescue may be stalled, but Watson's courtship efforts are already underway.
Welcome to my humble mansion. I am Miss Files, Emma Files.
Emma, you say? Holmes, just like the letter.
What letter?
The one we received this morning. We decided to come and meet you out of curiosity.
This is my handwriting, and yet I never wrote such a letter.
Just as I thought. This all reeks of some hoax. Let's go home, Watson.
Holmes suspects there's less to this story than meets the eye.
A lucky accident, sir.
Or maybe fate, my lady.
Speaking of, how did you end up in my laboratory?
Well, without delving too deep into considerations that a lady like you would find tedious, just now that we have built a device that enables us to travel to encrypted geospatial coordinates.
Do you mean that you solved the Lilienstein equation of waveflux gravitational teleportation?
The what?
Do you like science, Miss Files?
It is my greatest passion, Dr. Watson.
A woman scientist. Now we've seen it all.
What is that, you coach rack?
Sorry, I lost my temper.
Anyway, let us focus on recovering the Sherlockomotive. Locked. Of course.
Oh, I should have the key. Yes, here it is.
This feels like déjà vu.
One upside-down mystery solved, another immediately takes its place. The key is now hanging above them, just out of reach, and completely ignoring the law of physics.
I really don't understand what's going on. It's as if the laws of physics were out of kilter.
I know someone else who's out of kilter.
Ow! This slap was preternatural.
Hey! Did someone just push me?
Where did the key go?
What?
What was that sound? I've got it! See? It wasn't that hard.
A stroke of luck. What a nasty type.
What a woman.
The manor has beaten them for the moment, so it's time to look elsewhere.
But what happened here? What happened to my portrait?
A spitting image, in my opinion.
This is creeping me out, Holmes. This is not normal. I told you to type Alpha 1.0 in the TP-Tron coordinates.
Fixing this is not going to be easy, considering its condition.
Your device reads Alpha 0.2.
Miss Files is right.
What do you mean, 0.2? I'm positive I typed 0.1.
Interesting. Let's think this through. You arrived at my location with the 0.1 coordinates, is that right? Then you found a solution to my gravitational troubles, and now the device reads 0.2. It's as if you had corrected some molecular anomalies.
Do you mean that we should fix other anomalies to get 1.0?
If that is your destination, then your deduction is nothing short of brilliant, Dr. Watson.
Hey, I'm the detective. I'm the one who deduces stuff.
I'll go upstairs and see what I can patch up.
She's getting on my nerves. I'll be in the basement, alone.
This portrait is truly horrendous.
Back in the cellar, Holmes appears less concerned with the mystery and more concerned with being ignored.
I'll be. British craftsmanship at its finest. Let's hope the workers have figured out up from down since. How am I to come back up, down, to get out of here? Watson, can you hear me?
Of course he doesn't.
The barrel is carefully positioned beneath the source of the problem.
How am I going to get out of here?
At this point, Crushed in Time stops pretending to be a normal adventure game. What began as a mystery involving missing people and strange inventions has somehow led Holmes and Watson into what appears to be the Manor's underlying operating system. Rather than questioning how they've entered a giant computer simulation, they immediately begin solving puzzles, as if this sort of thing happens every Tuesday. The strange environment suggests that something much larger is wrong with reality itself. Doors lead nowhere, objects behave unpredictably, and the rules governing the manor seems to be falling apart. Holmes, naturally, views this as an exciting intellectual challenge. Watson, meanwhile, is simply trying to keep up while avoiding becoming trapped inside what looks suspiciously like a malfunctioning computer program.
Astonishing. The room fixed itself on its own. There's only one explanation. One that I shall deduce later.
Having assured everyone that he understands the situation, Holmes immediately avoids explaining it and presses onward.
Nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong here either. Nothing wrong. Hey! By Jove, am I looking dreadful? Still, I feel that there is something weird here.
A strange metal object drifts through the network of pipes running beneath the manor. At the moment, neither Holmes nor Watson knows exactly what it is. But in adventure games, mysterious objects are rarely moving around for no reason. The challenge now is guiding it safely through the maze of plumbing without losing track of it.
I wonder if someone changed the wallpaper. This one looks more modern.
With the reality already hanging by a thread, Holmes and Watson resort to manipulating reflections by carefully redirecting Watson's mirror image through the manor's strange network of mirrors. They manage to temporarily restore the correct orientation before sending it back where it came from.
Not looking so bad after all. Thankfully, Miss Files didn't see me like this. Holmes? Nothing to report upstairs.
Rather than fixing Watson himself, the solution involves fixing his reflection.
We should get a breath of fresh air, my dear friend.
Good idea, Holmes. We might find something unusual outside.
Having exhausted their options indoors, the pair take the search outside.
Nothing unusual, unfortunately.
You can't be serious, Sherlock. We're flying!
You're just saying this because the clouds are so low. It means it's about to rain, Watson.
Look down, please.
Fine, fine. Indeed, it would seem we've been overly elevated. To be expected, considering the defects I've witnessed in the basement.
Careful, Sherlock. You could fall.
Don't fret. I have the balance of a funambulist. What a strange bell.
Too modern for my taste.
Most people would use a ladder.
What did I just step in?
It brings good luck, Holmes.
We instead construct a pumpkin cannon and trust the laws of comedy.
And you fell. Who could have known?
What I know is that you pushed me, Watson.
I swear I didn't, Holmes.
Come on now. would you be so kind as to find something to help me up?
This bell's cord will do. It won't come off.
Ah, I think I brushed the cord with my fingers.
Wait, Holmes. Things didn't go as planned.
I got it, Watson.
No, wait. That's my foot.
I don't feel like I'm going up.
That's my leg, Holmes. You're choking me, Sherlock. I'm suffocating. Mission accomplished, Holmes.
You truly have no upper body strength, Watson. My feet didn't even leave the ground. Consequently, as I cannot go up to you, I would rather go back to the hall.
But I'm here, Sherlock. Wait!
The manor returns to the ground, with considerably less property damage than expected. Back inside, Emma appears deep in thought. Given everything that she's been through, that's probably a reasonable reaction.
This painting could use some nice fiery hair. What in the...
There! Happy? My foundation is ruined now!
For all their differences, Holmes and Watson make a surprisingly effective team. Holmes supplies the impossible plans, while Watson somehow turns them into reality. Most people would have abandoned this investigation several floating houses ago, but Watson continues to follow along with remarkably few questions. Whether that's loyalty, trust, or a complete lack of self-preservation is becoming harder to determine.
Mr. Holmes, what does your TP-tron say now?
Alpha 1.0.
Looks like we've succeeded, Miss Files.
How delightful, Dr. Watson.
Did I do that?
I think this came from outside, Holmes.
The investigation comes to a halt when Holmes hears his brainchild calling from outside the manor.
Dr. Watson? Mr. Holmes? Hold on, just to be sure, have you met me before?
That we did, Mr. Emmett the Thief. You left with my Sherlock motive.
But how did you follow me? No matter, I don't have time to chat. You must be Emma.
Indeed I am.
This way, please. It's very important.
What? Would you let me go?
Miss Files.
He's nicking my ride. Again.
Don't worry, Emma. It'll just be a quick little correction. And we're off!
I'm coming, Miss Files.
I'm coming, my beloved Sherlock motive.
You! And you! You shouldn't have followed us. It's dangerous.
No! Dr. Watson, come save me, please!
I'm coming, Miss Files. I'll save you.
Most detective cases end with an arrest. This one has somehow ended with Holmes and Watson dangling from a flying car while reality blurs around them. It's safe to say, the investigation has drifted slightly beyond its original scope.
You're quite cumbersome, Sherlock.
Who are you?
My name is Emmett. Emmett Placeholder.
Where are you taking me, Mr. Placeholder?
I am terribly sorry for the inconvenience this may cause you.
I'm here, Miss Files. Don't fret.
I already feel better, Doctor.
This strange retro detour feels like a fitting moment to remember where Holmes and Watson began. The pair first appeared in the 1887 novel A Study in Scarlet, written by Arthur Conan Doyle. What many people don't know is that Holmes was originally almost called Sherlock Holmes, while Watson's first names changed several times during development before the famous detective duo finally took shape. Here's a fun bit of Holmes' history. When Sherlock Holmes first became popular, readers were so invested in the character that they treated him as a real person. After Conan Doyle killed Holmes off in The Final Problem, newspapers received angry letters and some fans reportedly wore black armbands in mourning. The backlash became so intense that Doyle eventually brought Holmes back. Not many fictional characters can claim they were resurrected because the public simply refused to accept their death. Another little known Holmes fact: Sherlock's famous address, 221 Baker Street, didn't actually exist when the stories were first written. The numbering on Baker Street hadn't reached that far yet. For years, people still sent letters to Sherlock Holmes there, treating him as a real detective. Whoever managed the address often replied on his behalf, keeping the illusion alive for devoted fans. More on the death of Holmes, while Watson continues doing all the heavy lifting. Despite being one of the most famous fictional characters ever created, Holmes was actually killed off by his creator, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, grew tired of writing detective stories and sent Holmes tumbling over the Reichenbach Falls in 1893. The public reaction was immediate. Thousands of readers cancelled their subscriptions, people wore black mourning bands, and Doyle received angry letters demanding Holmes to be brought back. After holding out for nearly a decade, he finally gave in and revealed that Holmes had somehow survived. Which means Holmes may have solved impossible mysteries, but his greatest escape was probably surviving his own author.
What was that?
No idea. It felt like I was static.
And now I'm the one driving this thing. Dr. Watson, I can't drive!
Don't worry, neither can I.
Well then, don't let her. She's going to ruin my Sherlockomotive.
The TV-tron! It's floating in the void! We must get it back, or we're doomed!
Holmes has never been above a little manipulation
Take it easy on the wheel, or you'll throw me overboard.
when it serves the investigation. A few carefully chosen words
You're a terrible driver, no doubt about it.
When will you shut up, you prattling mop?
are enough to irritate the driver, prompting exactly the reaction he was hoping for. Sometimes deduction is less effective than simply getting under someone's skin.
Yes, yes, yes!
Great. Now give me the wheel.
No, no!
You should let me drive.
We just went past our destination, Mr. Holmes. We have to go back.
Back to the question.
Stop now, or we're gonna crash!
In hindsight, Letting several people fight over the steering wheel of a time-traveling vehicle may not have been the best idea. The resulting chaos leaves Holmes stranded in a bizarre new realm, and our heroes no closer to understanding what's really going on.
Another abrupt stop. Watson? Miss Files? Mr. Placeholder? Where is everyone? This place is strangely familiar.
After accidentally driving through reality itself, Holmes and Watson find themselves trapped inside what appears to be an early prototype of their own game. And by early prototype, I mean the sort of build developers usually lock in a vault and pretend never existed. The world is flatter, the graphics are simpler, and somehow Holmes still manages to look pleased with himself. If nothing else, it's reassuring to know that overconfidence was implemented long before the third dimension.
This looks like Mr. Moochie's teletrophone, but I think I'll lie down on the ground for a moment. Just a short rest.
The further Holmes explores this unfinished version of reality, the more it resembles the inside of a developer's notebook. Everything works just enough to convince you it was a good idea. What could possibly go wrong?
Interesting. Someone stole the stairs.
A lesser detective might carefully climb down and continue the investigation. Holmes, instead, demonstrates a bold new technique known as falling.
Watson, I know you pushed me again.
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing.
Testing? Stop being childish and get out of your hidey hole.
Holmes soon discovers that even in a prototype universe, Watson remains remarkably difficult to locate whenever actual work is involved.
I can hear you, Watson. Would you stop hiding?
Some characteristics clearly survived every version of development.
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Watson, is that you?
Nothing sharpens the senses quite like being unexpectedly sprayed in the back. Suddenly, Watson sees the problem.
Ha! So this is where you were hiding.
Testing. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And there he goes, frolicking away.
The prototype Watson appears to have a very limited vocabulary.
1, 2.
Watson, is everything all right?
Testing.
It wasn't me who pushed you.
Either he's unfinished, or he's still waiting for the voice actor to arrive.
Testing, testing.
Do you think yourself funny? You should stop sniggering and get some food into you. You're very pale. Where did we end up anyway? Watson? Is that you?
Testing.
It'd seem I'm seeing double.
Testing.
Watson, wake up.
Nap time is over, my friend.
Sherlock Holmes was famous for many investigative techniques. Waking unconscious colleagues with bathwater was probably not one of them.
Holmes, is that you on the other side? Where are we?
No idea, Watson. Try and join me, would you?
Still, I'd rather not jump over this strange white bar. It looks dangerous. Holmes?
Nothing scares Watson quite like unexpectedly meeting another Holmes.
Miss Files, of all people.
Mr. Holmes! It seems I've misplaced my satchel. Help me get it back.
I can't, my dear. You're way too far, unfortunately.
If only Dr. Watson was here.
I'm right by your side, Miss Files.
Dr. Watson? I can't see you.
I'm right here. I just have to find how to get back up.
Holmes remains deeply suspicious of Emma
Come on, you're almost there, Doctor.
and women in general.
I know you can do it.
Hey!
Push, Dr. Watson. Push.
Watson secures the purse. The less said about how he got it, the better.
Much better. Dr. Watson, here I come.
Thank you, Miss Files. You'll never believe what I've seen. Holmes' ghost. It was all flat and white.
Ghosts don't exist, Doctor.
I heard that, Watson.
Holmes, you're alive.
How can we get to him?
In a rare reversal of roles, Watson immediately realizes he's dealing with a fake Holmes. Meanwhile, Holmes spends several minutes talking to a fake Watson without noticing anything unusual.
Oh, this slap was preternatural.
Hey! Someone just pushed me. The three of us, reunited.
Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2. But that's my ghost. I see dead people everywhere.
Oh, I believe I understand what's happening.
Do you, Mr. Holmes?
It's obvious. This is a convention of fans who dress up as us. Great work on your costume, my friend. And I'm something of an expert on disguises.
That would explain the fake moustache.
That was a gluing accident.
Testing, 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 testing.
I think he's trying to show us something.
The fake Watson may not have much dialogue, but he does have a very reliable panic response.
Testing, testing.
Look, Holmes, your ghost.
Don't be silly, Watson. It's just another fan. That costume needs some work, old chap. Testing, testing.
I believe he wants to join us.
Testing, testing.
Come on, jump.
Testing.
What a coward.
He could use a hand.
A kick will do. Testing, testing.
Don't be afraid. Jump.
Testing.
Such cowardice.
Testing.
That wasn't so hard.
1, 2,
1, 2, 1, 2.
2.
They look happy.
Holmes watches the platform crack directly in front of him.
What was that noise?
The detective work is not going well today.
How many floors does this building have?
Wouldn't that be your vehicle, Holmes?
And wouldn't that be Mr. Placeholder on said vehicle?
My Sherlock locomotive. He's trying to nick it again.
The prototype detectives may lack depth, but they are still determined to hitch a ride.
Stop the Sherlock locomotive by our side right this instant, Mr. Placeholder.
He's not responding, Holmes.
He looks a bit...
The only challenge now is lining everything up
What happened?
before somebody falls into the void. Again. The longer Holmes spends in this prototype world, the more uncomfortable the similarities become. The flat Holmes is just as confident. The flat Watson is just as accident prone. And neither seems particularly concerned by the state of reality. Perhaps they are not unfinished versions after all. Perhaps this is simply what Holmes and Watson looks like when nobody is watching. The path is nearly clear, the car is almost in position, and against all odds, the plan appears to be working. Which is usually the moment things go wrong.
And there he goes again.
Now, please pull over by our... my Sherlockomotive, at last. You've finally come to your senses, Mr. Emmett the thief.
We can leave this place now.
Testing.
Oh, would you like to join us, gentlemen?
One, two. Out of the question. Testing. I said no.
Oh, come on. Do you really want to abandon them in this dreadful place?
No means no. Besides, there's not enough room in our vehicle. This is my final word on the matter. Really? Really?
Moments ago, Holmes was absolutely certain there wasn't enough room.
1, 2, silence.
Then Emma raised her voice.
Don't you feel a bit cramped, Miss Files?
I'm used to it, thanks to this bloody corset.
Suddenly, the problem solved itself.
What happened? Where are we going?
We're going home, Mr. Placeholder.
Home? In the Master Era? No! Turn around! We must go back to where we came from! She cannot stay with us!
Hands off the wheel. This is my ride.
By this point, Holmes, Watson, Emma and Emmett have traveled through time, reality, multiple game worlds, and at least one prototype dimension that should probably never have left the developer's hard drive. What's interesting is how differently each of them handles the situation. Emmett still worries about every new disaster. Emma is permanently one inconvenience away from losing her temper. Watson just accepts whatever insanity appears in front of him and keeps moving. And Holmes remains convinced he is completely in control. The last one is particularly impressive because most of the evidence suggests otherwise. Still, confidence has always been Holmes' greatest strength, and occasionally his greatest weakness. The real mystery isn't how they ended up in this mess. It's how Holmes can be proven wrong several times an hour and somehow emerge even more convinced of his own brilliance. Perhaps that's the secret to being a great detective. Never let reality interfere with a perfectly good theory. Fortunately for everyone involved, Watson usually arrives shortly afterwards to deal with the practical consequences.
What are they listening in the meeting room? Is that music for the game?
No, I think it's the building's new elevator music.
Sounds pretty good.
We're gonna hear it every day on the way up here, so it might as well be good.
After a brief disagreement with the correct answer, the team finally makes the necessary adjustment, a proud tradition in adventure games.
Finally, we're back on track.
The chrono display! We're going too far into the future! This is madness! Abandoned ship! Women and children first!
Miss Files! Holmes, turn back!
It's far too dangerous, Watson.
I'll do it myself. Testing.
Hands off that wheel.
With danger approaching, Holmes and Watson focus on the important issue.
Testing.
Who gets to drive?
How does this thing work? Testing. Let me drive.
Get your license first. Finally, some quiet.
Testing. We must go back. ever needs me.
Is there something in your eye, my friend?
With the prototype adventure finally behind them, Holmes, Watson, Emma and Emmett return to the manor. Unfortunately, finishing one mystery usually means stumbling directly into the next.
Holmes? Holmes!
I'm here.
I believe we're back at the manor.
The manor? Indeed. And it seems that it has been completely redecorated.
We must ensure that Miss Files found her way back home safe and sound. Sherlock, I can't stand up, as if I couldn't do it without someone allowing me to.
And yet you're not married. Come on, stand up, Watson.
Some things change with the remaster. Watson's reaction speed is not one of them.
Jeepers, how strange. I feel heavy.
Some sodium bicarbonate will do you good.
Watson continues his battle against movement. So far, movement is winning.
Is that your impression of a flamingo? Striking.
Having conquered the difficult task of taking a step, Watson advances to the next level of the challenge, avoiding a puddle. Progress is progress.
Why is it so hard to move?
Unless it's some kind of Bartitsu balance technique.
For most people, walking across a room is not considered an adventure. For Watson, it now involves precision footwork, obstacle avoidance, and Sherlock Holmes,
Interesting.
which is by far the most dangerous obstacle of the three.
The details of the floor are so intricate. It's impressive.
I'm going to try walking up the stairs, Sherlock.
There's only a few steps.
I know.
With the determination of a man tackling the north face of a mountain, Watson begins the long and arduous climb upstairs. Every step is carefully planned, every movement is deliberate, and every second feels slightly longer than the last.
Are you having a stroke, Watson?
I think gravity may have tripled Holmes.
And so is your ineptitude, apparently.
After what feels like the longest staircase ascent in detective history, Watson finally approaches the finish line. The effort, the concentration, and the perseverance have all led to this moment. Surely Holmes has been watching this remarkable achievement unfold. Surely he appreciates the dedication required.
Sherlock, I did it! Holmes!
What day is it?
I'm at the door.
Well, just ring then, old chap.
Holmes gives Watson a simple instruction: ring the doorbell. Unfortunately, Watson reacts as though he's just been asked to disarm a bomb. Confidence levels remain low.
Too much coffee, Watson. Too much coffee.
But why can't I control myself? No one's home, it would seem.
Let me try that lock again.
Unwilling to wait for something as mundane as a
I almost
response,
had it.
Holmes immediately moves to plan B. And by plan B, I mean attempting to pick the lock of a house belonging to someone else.
I'll crack it open
In Holmes'
eventually.
defense, patience has never been one of his core skills. Unfortunately for him, the front door turns out to be
Someone
considerably
must have
easier to
changed
open than
the
expected.
code.
Emmett,
Gentlemen, is it possible that one of you might have been trying to pick this door's lock, perchance?
Have you no shame, Watson?
And how do you know my name?
Come on, answer his question.
I'm trying.
Even Watson's vocabulary appears to be suffering technical difficulties.
You're Emmett Placeholder.
That's right. But how did we meet?
Don't you remember anything? You kidnapped someone.
Stop pussyfooting about and be more precise.
I'm trying to, but I think the extraterrestrials may have taken over my mind, Holmes. Mr. Wilhelm was right.
Preposterous.
Sir, this is a very serious accusation. And who is this person I have allegedly kidnapped?
Watson forgets everything except the part he found interesting.
It's a woman.
Thank goodness you don't work for Scotland Yard. They're bad enough as they are.
And how is she dressed?
She wears the black pearl of the Borgias around her neck.
No, she doesn't. You must be confusing her with another of your other paramours, old chap.
My thoughts are all muddy. I feel like I'm thinking of the wrong story. You know very well what I'm talking about.
I don't. Could you describe her to me?
She has the tranquility of a moonlit night that could turn into a storm in a blink.
I must confess I haven't seen the weather forecast, but I'll keep an eye out for that. Promise.
You know very well what I'm talking about.
I don't. Could you describe her to me?
Her hair is like an autumnal firestorm, speckled with copper and gold.
Are you talking about the fire in the chimney? I could put it out if it bothers you.
It's a woman.
Well, the jury's still out on that.
And how is she dressed?
She has 2 feet with shoes on them, I think. I didn't really look at them.
2 feet? That doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure she didn't have a peg leg?
It's a woman.
Well, the jury's still out on that.
And how is she dressed?
Her dress, contrary to your sinister costume, is an elegant emerald green piece that suits her beautiful eyes perfectly.
This costume is handmade, and I'm very proud of it.
You know very well what I'm talking about.
I don't. Could you describe her to me?
Between Holmes' deduction and Watson's memory, the two now possess almost enough information to identify a human being.
She's a ginger woman with an emerald green dress and a strong temperament.
Why be so evasive? Just tell him who she is and be done with it.
Yes, tell me.
My brain and my mouth seem to be conflicted, as if she didn't exist anymore. Try to tell him yourself, Holmes.
Out of the question. Don't count on me wasting my saliva on uttering her atrocious name.
Doctor, could you at least try to spell her name?
Watson attempts to say Emma's name. The attempt is not a complete success.
Her name is... By Jove, I can't do it.
Of course you can't. Her name scrapes the tongue in all the worst ways.
I'm not sure I got that. What was that first letter?
Her name starts with an E.
Ah, an E. That's what I thought.
Her name is...
Jeepers, Watson, what a striking bovine impression.
I must have missed the middle part. What was it again?
Somewhere between Watson's brain and his mouth, Emma became moo.
It's... with 2 M's.
Oh, 2 M's, just like me.
Her name is...
Now I'm positive you're having a stroke.
The first part wasn't all that clear. Not that the middle was better, but the last letter is what really eludes me.
After battling stairs, puddles, doorbells, and basic conversations,
It ends with an... A.
Watson approaches his final challenge.
An R. All right.
Successfully pronouncing a single name. Surely, this is the attempt that gets him over the line.
Her name is Emma.
Emma. Emma. Doesn't ring a bell. And yet I feel a strong urge to slam this door shut, as if to protect myself from some past crime of mine. Adieu, gentlemen.
So, Miss Files really is gone. Forever.
I am truly sorry, my friend. What about some dinner? I'm starving.
Holmes,
Yes, Watson?
I want to go home.
Watson takes the news surprisingly hard. After everything they've been through, he's grown rather attached to Emma.
Come on, Watson, don't be so glum. Look for the silver lining. You still have me. And you handled those stairs beautifully on the way down, like the big boy you are. See? You're making progress.
What's the point, Sherlock? Here I am, alone, once again.
No, here we are. Just the two of us. Just like the good old times. You know that I am here.
Forgive me, Holmes. You're right. Our friendship is all I have left. I should enjoy it.
Just what I wanted to hear. And on that note, let us go back home and enjoy the nice hot bath waiting for us.
And so, with the mystery unresolved and Emma still missing, Holmes makes the bold decision to simply go home. The music swells, the camera pulls back, and everything feels suspiciously final. There's just one small problem. We still have an awful lot of game left.
Again?
Let me read that. Dni echt.
That's not Latin.
Indeed. It's Greek. It means a storm is coming. Watson, please check that we have an umbrella in the back.
Testing! You've been here the whole time? In those bags?
Testing! Ah, I knew we'd be stuck with them. I did say that we shouldn't bring them with us, Watson. Let's correct this mistake once and for all. Brace yourself, my friend.
Holmes is determined to return the prototype versions. before they start asking awkward questions about royalties.
Where are you taking us, Sherlock?
But to their home, of course. One, two, one, two.
I don't think they're thrilled at the idea of going back where they came from, Holmes.
Don't fret, gentlemen. We're taking you back to the fan convention. Testing!
Rather than arguing with Holmes, we simply adjust his direction by the hat.
Holmes, I think we're going backwards.
It's just an optical illusion, Watson.
With a spanner in hand, prototype Watson finally has a purpose, a sentence that would probably insult him if he could say anything besides testing 1, 2. Still, everybody contributes in their own way. Some provide deductions, others provide the horsepower.
I've got this. Oh, thank you, my friend. This will be very useful.
Holmes, nobody's driving now.
It'll only take 2 minutes, Watson. Patience.
If this adventure has taught us anything, it's that every version of Holmes remains completely convinced he's the smartest person in the room. The prototype Holmes thought so, the current Holmes thinks so, and if we find another version later, he'll probably think so too. Watson, meanwhile, remains the only person actually keeping things moving. He climbs the stairs, he solves the practical problems, he survives the chaos, and somehow, Holmes still gets most of the credit. Some partnerships never change. Returning the prototype detectives turns out to be slightly more complicated than expected. Somewhere along the journey, fake Holmes and fake Watson lose their grip.
Don't panic, Watson. I'm almost done.
Holmes insists he can still fix the situation.
She'll be as good as new.
Which is exactly the sort of statement that should worry everyone on board. Previously, Holmes and Watson survived upside-down houses, fake versions of themselves, and a car journey that looked less like driving and more like a cry for help. Now, at the Wall of Fate, a place where reality has apparently outsourced its filing system to a giant collection of sticky notes. Every note represents a possible path forward, a terrible decision, or something Holmes forgot to read before leaving Baker Street. Our job is to jump between them, remove the right ones, and somehow create a route through the chaos.
What? Did we get lost again? Watson? Watson? Well, seems like I'll have to comb this snowy plateau to find him.
Holmes immediately concludes he's been stranded on a frozen mountain range. A reasonable theory, if you ignore the fact that he's standing on a white board covered in sticky notes.
A rockfall? This is a dangerous climb.
Holmes diagnoses the situation as a rockfall, which is certainly one explanation. Another is that somebody is rearranging office supplies on a cosmic scale.
Ouch! Wow, I got some serious spring.
Meanwhile, Watson remains missing, which is unusual, considering he's normally only a few steps behind Holmes.
Holmes, help me! I think I'm going blind. All I see is white.
Just wipe down your glasses. I'm coming.
Watson's diagnosis is immediate and dramatic. Total blindness. Holmes conducts a thorough examination lasting nearly half a second.
Ow!
Before suggesting he wipes his glasses. It's another medical breakthrough from the Baker Street Institute of Guesswork. The rescue mission is underway. Watson is in sight, and Holmes is only a few sticky notes away from claiming another victory.
Sherlock!
Here you are, my dear friend. Have you been playing with molasses, perchance?
What makes you say that?
You're covered with a strange coal-tinged glucose-adjacent substance.
What do you mean?
You're all grimy, Watson. What tar pit did you crawl through this time?
It must be because of the crash.
The crash? Oh my, the crash. Where is the Sherlockomotive? We must find it.
Holmes is quick to question Watson's appearance, somehow failing to notice that he looks exactly the same. Self-awareness has never been one of his stronger investigative tools.
Didn't think I could jump that far.
Holmes and Watson press onward, navigating a route that appears to have been designed by an office worker during a particularly boring meeting. Somehow, they're still treating all of this as a perfectly normal investigation. Experience has taught them that whenever things start making sense, they are usually only a few steps away from another disaster.
A nightmarish vision. My beloved brainchild is a wreck.
Help! Is someone there?
Holmes, this sounded like Miss Files.
Absolutely not, Watson. That was the sound of a leaking carburetor.
I assure you, Sherlock, it came from down there. Let's go have a look.
That sounded like Emma, which means our brief period without chaos has officially come to an end.
Miss Files, so it was your beautiful voice I heard.
Dr. Watson! Mr. Holmes! Thank God you found me!
It seems something is keeping us apart.
We should all be thankful for it.
I'm stuck here, unfortunately. Don't leave me alone, Doctor.
Don't you worry. We'll find a way to reach you.
Having located Emma, Holmes and Watson face the traditional final challenge of every rescue operation. A collection of completely unrelated puzzles standing between them and the person they are trying to save.
Hey!
Did you find a solution, Doctor?
Hey! Miss Files,
Dr. Watson!
are you all right?
Much better now.
Weren't you with Mr. Placeholder?
We got separated during our fall, but I can see his hat from here.
We will find him, Miss Files.
Not before we find a way out of this cell.
We're finally in the clear.
Now to find Mr. Placeholder.
And to give him an earful.
With Emma rescued, the group sets off once more in search of Emmett. At this point, the poor man has spent more time lost across dimensions than he has actually participated in his own story. The crash of the Sherlock-o-matic at least explains how Emma ended up stranded out here. Unfortunately, it also raises a new question. If Emmett survived the accident, where exactly did he go? As they follow the trail, Holmes begins piecing together the clues. Or at least it looks like he's piecing together the clues. With Holmes, there's always a chance he's simply walking confidently in a random direction and hoping the universe rewards the effort.
Did you see that jump, Holmes? This does indeed look like Mr. Placeholder's hat.
I wonder where he might be.
Right here!
Ah, our Sherlockomotive thief has found himself in a tough spot.
And he still has the TP-tron in his possession.
Emmett, why all this? Why kidnap me?
Yes, why, you rascal?
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to be free.
Free? What do you mean?
I'm about to fall. Help me, please.
Not before you've told us everything.
Very well. It all began in our manor.
Our manor?
The one I inhabited long before your time, Emma. Back then, there was no way out of this place. I was a prisoner of this house. I had but one desire. To leave. To see the world and meet its people. Thus, I began working on a machine that would help me escape. That could teleport me far away from here. I named it TP-tron. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it to work. Or so I believed at first. But when I came back to the hall, something had changed. You had replaced me. That's when I heard you coming, in the distance. In a panic, I let the TP-tron slip from my hands. Then, I started falling, and falling, falling without end. When I came to, I found myself in a very peculiar place. Somewhere different. I looked around, and that's when I saw it. The Wall of Fate. As I walked closer, I realized that I was wrong. I hadn't escaped through space, but through time. Before me lay the opportunity to break my chains. The temptation was too strong, so I swapped our places. I was finally free. I took some clothes to change my appearance and named myself Emmet. Emmet Placeholder. The one who would travel the world. I know I was selfish, and for that, I'm deeply sorry. I just wanted to live.
Emmet.
I can't hold on much longer.
Fine, but first just throw us the TP-tron.
I'm about to fall.
Emmet, no!
Didn't he just fall with the TP-tron?
Oh!
After a surprisingly tragic confession, which lasts right up until Emmet immediately falls off the whiteboard and disappears into what appears to be a mobile phone screen.
Why is everything so dark? Hello? Emma? Dr. Watson? Mr. Holmes? Am I dead? I must be dead. What are these things? I might not be dead after all. I can't stay here. I must get my hands on the TP-tron. The TP-tron. It's in a bad state. How could I activate it from here?
The TP-tron is blocked by a firewall, leaving Emmet trapped inside the phone. Naturally, his next move is to challenge a brick-breaking game that seems determined to break him instead. While Emmet battles his way through the firewall, he's essentially playing a modern version of Arkanoid. The original game was released by Taito in 1986 and became one of the most successful arcade games of the decade, helping popularize the entire brick breaker genre. Of course, most versions don't require you to save reality while playing them. As the challenge continues, it's becoming increasingly clear that this particular game was designed by someone with a personal grudge against both battles and human reflexes. Still, Emmet refuses to quit, which is fortunate, because after everything we've been through, losing to a mobile game would be a particularly embarrassing way for the adventure to end. One brick at a time, progress is finally being made.
Ah, a bit of sunshine feels comforting. Oh dear, a storm is brewing. Something's changed. I've built up some muscle.
After a healthy dose of digital cardio, Emmet returns for round 2 with the firewall.
What's going on? It's so powerful!
Mr. Wilhelm was right.
The TP-tron's gears! We must get them back!
There's a very good explanation to all this.
The explanation is that this space-time continuum is completely screwed!
While Emmet continues fighting his way through the phone, Holmes and Watson have entered a virtual world in search of 3 corks needed to repair the TP-tron. It's not entirely clear why a sophisticated piece of technology keeps its spare parts scattered across a digital obstacle course, but at this point, nobody is expecting sensible design decisions anymore.
This world is fake.
The first cog
Everything
is somewhere
fake.
nearby, hidden amongst the glitches, hazards, and whatever else this virtual reality can throw at them. Fortunately, Watson is here, because whenever a dangerous object needs retrieving, experience suggests Holmes will somehow find a way to delegate the task. After all, solving mysteries is one thing, actual physical effort is another matter entirely.
Finally, here you are, Watson. I've been looking for you.
Holmes, the world is crumbling down.
You must be talking about your sanity. Pull yourself together, old pal.
Holmes and Watson find themselves steering a bathtub through cyberspace. Nobody has questioned this arrangement, which is probably for the best.
Aha! So this is one of the TP-Tron components. Hold on fast, I'll get this cogwheel.
As the pair close in on the cog, it becomes apparent that this isn't an ordinary machine part. Somewhere along the way, the gear appears to have gained both mobility and the strong objection to being collected.
Let's give this old piece of scrap a lesson.
It's going to squash us like bugs.
After all that effort locating the second cog, it has decided not to cooperate. The good news is they found it. The bad news is it seems ready to fight for its freedom. What began as a simple scavenger hunt has somehow escalated into combat against industrial machinery. Holmes and Watson are now engaged in what might be history's first documented argument with a cogwheel. To be fair, gears have been causing people trouble for centuries. Usually they're hidden inside clocks and engines. This one has simply skipped a few steps and gone straight to open hostility. For the moment, our mechanical opponent appears to be weakening. This battle takes an unexpected turn as Holmes and Watson stop trying to overpower the gear and instead focus on outsmarting it. A strategy that is generally safer when your opponent happens to be made of metal. Using the environment to their advantage, they begin setting a trap. Somewhere in the distance, Emma's mysterious hand makes another appearance, which is never a reassuring sight. Emma's intervention has dramatically changed the odds. The once fearsome gear has been reduced to a far less intimidating state, proving that sometimes the best strategy is letting a giant mysterious hand solve your problems for you. With its advantage gone, Holmes and Watson move in to finish the job. The stubborn little machine puts up one final resistance, but the outcome is no longer in doubt. At last, the second cog is theirs.
Our world is fake. I am fake. It's all fake.
Pull yourself together, Dr. Watson, and be the courageous person I met. You hear me? Be yourself. Be John Watson.
Everything's gonna be all right. We'll pull through, you'll see.
No, we're all gonna die.
Can't you get a grip?
Emma responds with a motivational slap. Judging by Watson's reaction, morale isn't the only thing that's been adjusted.
It hurts.
I'm so sorry, Doctor. My hand acted on its own.
Finally, some quiet. That racket was beginning to drive me insane.
Where are we?
Emmett, are you all right?
Surprisingly so. Again, I'm so sorry, Emma.
I forgive you.
What a strange place.
Strange and disturbing.
What was that noise?
I knew we should have taken an umbrella. A storm is coming.
Look, up there, Mr. Holmes. That's you.
Come on, dear, that's a mirror.
That's a lot of mirrors, Sherlock. Oh, I can see myself too.
And I can also see a reflection, Miss Files.
Those are not reflections. I can't see myself anywhere.
Indeed.
Look, the mansion, the Sherlock motive, Mr. Holmes, Emma. I think I understand. This is where our world begins. The origin of everything.
For the first time, the scale of the mystery starts to become clear. This isn't just another strange location hidden somewhere between dimensions. After spending chapters chasing clues across whiteboards, upside down houses and broken timelines, the journey has somehow led them all the way back to the beginning. And standing at the origin of everything, Emmett finally seems to understand his place in the story.
Everything but me. I was never meant to exist.
Emmett. Listen to me. You're not alone. We're all in this together.
They remind me of neurons.
This is all a giant railway station, Watson, obviously.
Well, some of us are. Despite all your missteps, I can feel that you are a decent, sensitive person. Someone who ultimately only ever yearned for freedom and happiness. And if this place is indeed the origin of everything, then us being here cannot be a mere coincidence. I believe it was written.
Written?
Isn't that right, Dr. Watson?
What? Miss Files must be right. This is the perfect place to start a new life. Maybe. Probably.
What would you like to become, Emmett?
Let me think. I think I'd like to be on the road every single day and meet all kinds of people. But mostly, I want to feel like I'm contributing to society.
What kind of occupation could that be?
Elementary, my dear. A postman.
A postman?
Travels the road.
Meets people.
And contributes to society. Yes, that's it. I want to be a postman.
Terrific! You'll need a uniform.
And a mailbag.
And let's not forget the vehicle. Other than the Sherlock motive, of course.
I can't wait. Let's check inside this image sphere.
Now, he starts looking toward the future instead of dwelling on the past. Thanks to Emma, he's finally accepted that his existence doesn't need to be justified.
Good. Let's see what we can do with all this.
With his new career path decided, all that's left is the small matter of dressing for the job. Fortunately, reality itself seems willing to help.
But it seems that they lack a third component.
Lucky us.
Look, these three garments combined with each other to create a uniform.
A postman uniform, no less.
Stupendous! What else would I need?
We were alluding to a means of transportation.
One that would be fully equipped for your new job.
And don't even think about my Sherlock motive.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find what we need at the end of this tunnel.
Every successful postman needs two things: somewhere to store the mail and a reliable way to deliver it. The group begins assembling both from the raw ingredients of reality itself. First comes the satchel, then a bicycle and a bell are added to complete the package.
See, what would a postal bike need?
2 wheels.
A postal bike just appeared.
And it's fully equipped.
I'm so excited. What's next?
Now that we have a uniform and a bicycle, we need a destination.
Let's see what's over there.
Emmett's career is coming together surprisingly quickly.
Let's find a familiar place among all of these.
The final ingredient is a destination, because even the most dedicated postman needs an address now and then.
Holmes, this is the country road from earlier.
Indeed, this painting is rather accurate.
Perfect. We should find a way to get the bike and the uniform inside it.
Everything is in place. For the first time, Emmett looks less like a lost placeholder and more like a man with a future.
Everything seems ready for your new role, Emmett.
Very well. I'll be going then.
I'm a real boy! Oh, no wait, wrong story.
I'm a postman! Thank you! Without you, I'd be nothing. You just saved my life. All of you.
Emmett, wait. I would like this letter to be your first delivery. Like the first step of a new adventure.
Yes, madam. You can count on me, madam. How good it is to finally have a role. I feel alive. My friends, I'll never forget what you did for me. Never!
Hey, a postman.
I'm so happy for him.
Yes, it's all well and good, but we're still stuck in this huge railway station. And not a train on the horizon.
Holmes, do you still have the TP-tron that we built?
You mean this one?
I forgot what state it was in.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid we don't have a choice anymore. We'll have to use this one anyway.
In that case, we're going to need a new 2-seater cockpit.
3-seater!
Yes, a 3-seater. That's what I said.
Let's check over there. Look, Holmes. It's me.
That's what we call a reflection, Watson.
It looks like the hall of our London flat.
It doesn't. This room is very different.
Hold on. If this place looked like yours, we could use it as an anchor point for the TP-tron. Then the device would be able to triangulate its space-time coordinates, and we could go back to our time. This place will be our cockpit.
What a woman.
What should we add to this room to make it look like your hall, Dr. Watson?
The stairs on the left are missing. And so is our nice blue glass door. Also, there should be a red patterned carpet on the floor.
And my beloved grandfather clock in the corner, Watson.
Well, now to find all the missing elements.
Oh good, more bubbles to combine. Just when everyone thought the adventure was running low on abstract arts and crafts projects.
Ah, a nice fireplace. Perfect for playing the violin. Or for dissecting an organ.
How dreadful!
Come now, Miss Files. It was a joke. I haven't played the violin in years.
Among the floating pieces of reality sits a locked coffin. That's not a sentence anyone expects to hear during a home renovation project. Naturally, Holmes decides the answer is burglary. To be fair, lockpicking has solved a surprising number of problems during this adventure. If a door won't open, pick it. If a chest won't open, pick it. If a mysterious coffin appears in the middle of space and time, apparently you pick that too. Sooner or later, we're going to find out what somebody was so determined to keep locked away.
Could it be the inside of a Scottish manor?
I hope not. These are full of ghosts, Holmes.
I already told you, Doctor. Ghosts don't exist.
Look, the inkpot fell on its own. It's a poltergeist, I tell you.
The moving table does absolutely nothing to calm Watson's nerves. As far as he's concerned, this is now textbook poltergeist behavior. Holmes, meanwhile, continues searching for a rational explanation, which becomes slightly more difficult when furniture starts shaking by itself and objects begin flying across the room. Watson is feeling increasingly vindicated.
What a gloomy place.
It's not without charm.
The next challenge involves restoring the carpet to its proper checkered pattern, which sounds simple enough, until you remember we're rebuilding reality using logic that would make a dream sequence seem well organized. Somewhere along the way, the solution turns out to involve flashes of light and a conveniently placed torch. By this stage, nobody even questions these things anymore. Holmes and Watson have adapted remarkably well to a world where interior decorating and dimensional repair appear to be the exact same profession. One piece of the foyer is still missing, the staircase. Fortunately, it's not actually gone, it's merely hiding in a way that makes perfect sense to absolutely nobody. With the help of a torch, hidden details begin to emerge from the darkness. Apparently the laws of reality have decided that stairs now qualify as invisible until properly illuminated.
This floor was indeed decorated with a similar rug.
Ours has a much nicer motif, Watson.
Still, it should do the trick.
Unfortunately, moving a staircase across reality proved slightly more complicated than expected. One wrong move later, and the group finds themselves somewhere they had absolutely no intention of visiting. It's a classic adventure game problem. You know exactly what you're trying to do, but the universe has spotted an opportunity for a detour.
A staircase just appeared.
And these have steps, just like ours.
A stroke of luck, then. Look, a grandfather clock.
I don't know what caused these transformations, but it's a blessing.
Interesting. Our house has the exact same door.
It looks like this place is changing to fit our needs, gentlemen.
I think this hall now looks close enough to ours.
Fantastic. Let's all step inside then.
Piece by piece, reality has been put back together. Now with the entrance finally restored, Holmes and Watson can at last step back into familiar territory.
There's one Watson too many in this cockpit. There are 4 of us.
A Watson is a Watson, Holmes.
Since you share the same molecular structure, this shouldn't be a problem. Also, I think.
Go on now, use your TP-tron and get us out of this strange place.
I won't be held responsible for the consequences of this action.
I cannot wait to be back home, Dr. Watson.
Punch it, Holmes.
Activating the metachrono quantum flux phase shift.
Press this bloody blinking button.
Activating the bloody blinking button.
The journey to the beginning of everything has finally brought our heroes back home. The universe has finally given up on creating new people and now simply manufacturing Watsons instead.
It worked! We're finally back home. Holmes! Holmes! Holmes, it worked!
Stupendous, Watson. I can finally finish reading my newspaper in peace.
Sherlock, your face.
What's wrong with my face? By Jove, Watson. I am you. It's a disaster. I just renewed my whole wardrobe.
How could this happen?
Let me think. But of course, this is all purely mathematical, my friend.
Mathematical?
Faulty TP-tron times 2 Watsons equals Watson to the power of infinity.
I don't think I've ever encountered this formula during my studies.
And that is precisely why I am the detective and you're not.
Who just screamed outside?
Well, couldn't have been our neighbor, Mr. Wilhelm. Go check on it, would you? All of this is most depressing.
Scientists generally agree that hearing a crowd scream at the same time is usually a bad sign.
See? Purely mathematical.
What have I done? Sherlock, we have to help these people.
Well, I don't know about them, but I definitely need some help.
Oh no. Emma! Get in, Sherlock. Or her. She must be terrified.
especially when she gets acquainted with her new shoe size.
At this point, Holmes makes a disturbing discovery. Watson is no longer a person. Watson is now a demographic.
Don't count on me to start up the engine, Holmes.
I wasn't. Well done, Watson.
But that wasn't me.
Faced with a growing Watson infestation, Holmes concludes there's only one sensible course of action. Find the one person in this adventure who appears to at least have a basic understanding of what's going on. Emma is the closest thing available.
Miss Files! Miss Files!
Leave, Dr. Watson. I don't want you to see me like this.
I will accept you as you are, Miss Files. That's quite something.
I know. I'm repulsive.
That one must have stung, Watson.
Don't you worry. We will find a solution.
There is no solution, Doctor.
I am but an anomaly in this world.
An anomaly? Yes, that's it! Sherlock, Mr. Wilhelm's leaflet.
This piece of paper?
If someone knows about anomalies, it's him. His address must be hidden somewhere on this thing.
To find Mr. Valhallen, we first have to decipher his leaflet. Most people simply tell you where they live. Valhallen prefers a cryptic scavenger hunt.
I found the address. It's in the middle of a desert down south. Let's pay him a visit together. I'm sure he'll know what to do.
In the worst case scenario, he will at least be able to immortalize our wonderful disguises with his camera.
Holmes wastes no time. Valhallen isn't going to confuse himself without assistance.
Watson, please go and start the engine.
I'll...
Thank you, Watson.
Thank you, Miss Files.
But I didn't do anything.
With Emma now on board, the group heads for Mr. Valhallen's outpost. If anyone understands why the population has become Watson, it's him. The man living alone in a shack at the edge of reality.
This must be the place.
I don't see why you'd think that, Watson. It's just a humble fishing cabin.
Pretty far off the next coast for a fishing cabin, if you ask me.
Let's check inside.
Valhallen appears to be living in what can only be described as a shed with ambitions.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, welcome to my secret lair. Oh, please forgive my lack of manners, my lady. Mr. Wilhelm at your service. Dr. Watson, you should have introduced me to your sister.
There's a misunderstanding, Mr. Wilhelm. We are not related. My name is Miss Files.
Oh, excuse my confusion. You may find this rather strange, but I've been feeling like everyone looks the same lately.
This is precisely the matter we wanted to discuss with you. Everyone looks like me.
Everyone? Indeed. This is what we call, in paranormal jargon, a blunder of universal globality, or BUG for short.
Bug?
But don't fret, my friends. Mr. Wilhelm has a radical solution for every problem. Ah, there it is. I originally made this device to capture aliens, just in case they ever want to take possession of my body. Again. But I believe it will be better suited to our current situation. Dr. Watson's parameters have been memorized. Put it on, Mr. Holmes. And now, vacuum me up.
Like so?
Rather than explain, Valhallen demonstrates industrial strength Watson removal.
Ha-ha! I got you, Mr. Wilhelm.
Fantastic. Now, get me out of here.
Terrific. Please take my place, Dr. Watson. Now, try the same thing on him, Mr. Holmes.
Try what?
Capturing you, obviously.
I don't think this is a good idea, Sherlock.
As you can see, it's not working, which is expected, since he is the original. This machine can only absorb copies. And now, let's get him unstuck.
Are you all right, Watson?
That was quite the propulsion.
It hurts.
You should get used to it, Doctor. Something tells me that Mr. Holmes is going to need you.
But what's all this for, Mr. Wilhelm?
First, we will have to gather here every person who looks like the Doctor. And I mean everyone. Secondly, in order to survive this terrible morphological cataclysm...
No need to get dramatic.
We must all die!
Are you insane?
Most definitely not. We'll need to be close to the end of the world.
And when is that?
You should not ask when, but where. Approximately 10 miles from here. Once at the edge, the only thing left to do will be to jump into the void of space, thereby triggering the Great Reset! If everything goes as planned, we should all get back to our original appearance.
So, there is a physical end to this world?
Indeed, Dr. Watson.
I knew it!
Nonsense. All of it.
Ah, you're one of those people who believe the Earth is round.
This is all very far-fetched indeed, but let's imagine it's true. How are we going to get all these people there?
We would need a sizable means of transport. Follow me.
Wilhelm's plan is surprisingly straightforward. Capture every Watson in existence, transport them to the end of the world, and hope reality sorts itself out.
Behold, Holmes, the Espresso. That's one gigantic coffee machine.
Come on, Watson. It says Express Zero. Zero, just like your scientific knowledge.
You're both wrong, gentlemen. I believe this to be some alien secret code. It reads Express Omega. Since Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet, I infer that this must be the 24th version of the locomotive. And of this world, probably.
Or it's just a train with a stupid name.
That's one possibility.
Now that you mention it.
What a woman.
Well, since this solves our transportation problem, all that's left is to rescue those people.
You heard the lady, Holmes. We've got work to do.
Don't you touch that wheel, Watson.
They could have given us a lift back first.
The hunt begins. A city now facing a severe shortage of people who aren't Watson. What follows is one of history's largest Watson relocation projects, beginning in the streets of London.
I wasn't planning on staying here anyway.
Ah! This slap was preternatural. Surely you can't be staying.
Watson once dreamed of helping solving crimes. He probably didn't imagine it would involve him becoming a projectile. Holmes bends the entire telephone pole. The resulting launch may be unintentional. Probably. Even the bushes are hiding Watsons now. Every great detective relies on clever traps. This one just happens to be a puddle of ink.
It's not vacuuming anymore. Maybe we should empty out the bag in the bunker.
Ah, there you are.
Are you all right, Miss Files?
Yes, I'm swell. Aside from the fact that my feet are ruined. 100 miles by foot because of you two.
This little stroll really did you a world of good.
By Jove, they look like they're in such great pain.
Maybe, but at least we get to keep our original voices. Something tells me it must have been contractual.
One vacuum bag emptied, several dozen to go. The basement is beginning to have a Watson problem of its own. Rather than search the grandfather clock, Holmes simply waits for it to evict its own tenant. Rather than solving the problem directly, Holmes schedules breakfast. At precisely 9:30, the household's most reliable employee arrives, the dumbwaiter.
Stop, Holmes. I'm stuck.
Watson is fired directly into the investigation, literally.
No, it's me. I'm the original.
I think it's full, Watson.
Everything going all right, Mr. Holmes?
Yes, this invention of yours is fantastic. Still, I wonder if this could be used to vacuum something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Leaves, water, dust, maybe?
Vacuuming dust? That's absurd.
It was just an idea.
The basement is slowly becoming the largest gathering of Watsons in recorded history. With London temporarily less Watson-shaped than before, our heroes head for the outpost in search of the next batch.
I wasn't planning on staying here anyway.
Ow! This slap was preternatural. Not again.
Holmes solves the problem by using Watson as a plug. Watson is beginning to suspect he isn't being treated as an equal partner.
Ow! All right, I'll move.
Hey!
By now, Holmes and Watson have developed an effective system. Holmes spots the copies and Watson gets launched at them.
Ouch!
The Watson relocation effort continues as the team moves on to their next collection site, one step closer to saving reality. Several Watsons still to go.
Ouch! I wasn't planning on staying here anyway.
Ow! This slap was preternatural. Good grief. It must be some kind of leak. Surely you can't be serious.
More copies collected. The basement won't be
Is the
pleased.
bag full already?
It's getting very crowded.
What did you say, Watson?
I said it's getting very crowded.
I agree. You are getting very bloated. You should really exercise more.
Watson complains about the number of people in the basement. Holmes takes this as an opportunity to comment on Watson's figure.
Stop, Holmes. I'm stuck. Ow. Holmes, I hate you.
Ouch! All right, I'll move.
Not again.
At this point, discovering a Watson behind the painting is less surprising than not finding one. The pattern is becoming difficult to ignore. The investigation continues deeper into the manor. Unfortunately, so do the Watsons.
Oh! My trousers! Ouch! Ah!
That's a stiff breeze.
Faced with a narrow vent, Holmes reaches for his most useful piece of equipment, Watson.
It's full.
Is there still a lot left to bring back, Dr. Watson? It's getting unbearable in here!
Is there still a lot left to bring back, Holmes?
You're asking me this as if there was some way to check our progress. I don't have the slightest idea, Watson.
No, we're almost done, Miss Files.
Watson thinks they are making great progress. Emma thinks they are creating a humanitarian crisis beneath her house.
Get me out of here. Ow! No, it's me. I'm the...
Some Watsons hide behind paintings, some hide in cloaks. This one has chosen to cling to the ceiling and become somebody else's problem. Holmes naturally takes this as a personal challenge. After a brief experiment involving electrical infrastructure, the copy is encouraged to reconsider its position. Holmes needs to search the bathroom. Experience suggests there is a good chance some Watsons are hiding in there.
I'd better move from here.
Ouch!
Having emptied another region of unwanted Watsons, the trio sets off in search of the next outbreak. Collecting Watsons has now become a full-time job.
Holmes, get me out of here. Surely you can't be...
I wasn't planning on staying here anyway. Loss of suction, Watson.
If this plan fails, we could still put on a choir. I can hear some decent altos and tenors over there.
I admire you, Mr. Wilhelm. The only thing I can hear is my auditory system dying.
You were saying?
Yet more Watsons added to Emma's regrettable collection.
Ouch!
Hey! This lap was preternatural. Oh! My trousers! Not again! Stop, Holmes!
Most people would use a tool. Holmes uses Watson's head, repeatedly.
Ouch! All right, I'll move.
My glasses! Hey! Tweet, tweet! No, it's me! I'm...
Having spent the day finding Watsons in vents, clocks and rooftops, Holmes now discovers one pretending to be a bird. The train station is starting to look normal in comparison. The hunt now returns to the train station for the final round.
Ow! I wasn't planning on staying here anyway.
It's not funny, Sherlock. Oh, no. Oof. Oh, this lap was preternatural. Not again. Holmes, Stop, Holmes. Get me out of here.
After an entire chapter of collecting Watsons, the final one is brought down in the traditional manner.
No, it's me. I'm the original.
By firing Watson at it.
Ha! It's not vacuuming anymore. Maybe we should empty out the bag in the bunker.
think we got everyone, Mr. Wilhelm.
Excellent! At last, we may begin the Great Reset to the railway station!
Against all odds, every Watson copy has now been collected. The basement is full and reality is hanging by a thread. The time has come to see whether Wilhelm's plan will actually work. The final stretch. Watson has to convince everyone to get on a train driven by nonsense, destiny and questionable British confidence.
On board was no easy feat.
Especially the sheep.
Where is Mr. Wilhelm?
He stayed in one of the wagons to calm down all those disguised people.
To the end of the world.
Mr. Holmes! Dr. Watson!
Did you hear that?
Don't leave me alone here!
It's me, on a bike, dressed as a postman.
My God, Emmett! Mr. Holmes, pull the brake!
Why aren't we slowing down?
This is why, my friend.
How are we going to get Emmett back?
Dr. Watson!
Don't leave me! You can count on me, Miss Files. I'll get him.
Wait, my brave doctor.
You sting a little, Emma.
Be careful, John.
Wrong way, Watson.
Right. It's over there.
Watson receives the most confusing good luck kiss in history.
I'm coming, Emmett!
Please, everyone, stay calm. We're simply about to throw this train into the void.
This is where Watson proves he has grown as a character. Earlier, he was a confused doctor in a broken game. He begins the art of delicate train talk problem solving. First, trap the copy in the window, then politely introduce him to the hammer of progress. It's not elegant, it's not humane, but it does move the adventure forward, and in point and click logic, that counts for something. At this point, Watson is less doctor and more unpaid circus performer with a very serious deadline.
Could you stop screaming? Being me isn't all that bad. Ah! Oh! Ah! Hey! Ah! Ah!
And naturally, another copy blocks the way, because one Watson was already too much for Holmes. And now, Destiny has started manufacturing them in bulk.
Could you stop hogging all the windows, please? It's aggravating.
Now we guide the key from hook to hook, because apparently even unlocking a chest has become an Olympic event. All this effort for an apple, a very dramatic apple. An apple a day keeps the Watson copies away. The sheep joins the rescue mission, mostly because somebody put food in front of it. Honestly, very relatable.
I wonder how my hat still hasn't flown off. Hey! Ow! By Jove! Just coming through. Tweet, 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 tweet. Ah!
Watson solves the next obstacle with fire. Usually a bad sign in puzzle games, but here, somehow, the responsible option. Just a few jumps now, Watson's almost there, which in this game means disaster is probably waiting patiently off screen.
Dr. Watson! How good it is to see you again. But we would have been better off in first class, don't you think?
Now is not the time for jokes, Emmett.
John! He needs my help!
Yes, yes, terrific. Climb your heart out. Watson? Watson!
I'm a bit busy over here, Holmes. What do you want?
Do you remember this nonsense about the end of the world?
Yes? Well?
I think we're almost there.
Faster! Faster!
John! Emmett! Come to me!
After falling off the train, Watson ends up in Emmett's basket because, apparently, the rescue mission needed one last transport downgrade. The train is racing towards the end of the world. Emma reaches out her hand, and now we have to pedal, dodge rocks, and somehow hold a romantic rescue together with pure panic and calf strength. It's heroic, ridiculous, and exactly the kind of thing Watson should put on his medical resume.
We're saved! We're saved!
It's a sham.
We're screwed! We're screwed!
It's a sham. At last.
Sherlock! Everyone's back to their original form.
Which means it's working.
Were you able to save our dear postman?
Yes, he stayed in a wagon with Mr. Wilhelm.
Good. My fans will still be able to write me.
Emma! Holmes, something snatched her from the train. I'm going to get her.
You can't be serious, my friend. I forbid you from jump. He jumped.
I've got you, Doctor!
Something snatched Emma from the train.
I saw! I believe it was one of the hands of fate!
What do you mean, Emmett?
The universe is putting us all back on the chessboard of time!
Don't tell me she's going to find herself alone in the past again.
It's her place on the wall of fate, Doctor! And it's all my fault!
How dare you abandon your Sherlock Holmes, your dearest friend? I command you to get back on this train immediately, Watson.
I care about her, Holmes. She needs me.
Even if you manage to find her, you won't be able to come back. Do you understand, Watson? You won't be able to come back.
Then it's farewell, my friend.
No, no.
Holmes, you must let go. Please.
I will find a way. John.
Certainly, Sherlock. Certainly.
I will find a way, John!
The reset works, but the universe still wants payment. Emma is taken and Watson goes after her, meaning Holmes is left holding on to his friend with no solution except trust. For a silly game about elastic logic, this suddenly hurts more than expected.
No! I survived! Again!
Back home? Oh no!
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2! You here? But how long have you been falling? Testing! That long? All right, grab my hands and don't hurt me, okay? Oh no, the intergalactic tentacles! I must get to the bottom of this vortex.
Holmes finds fake Watson and fake Holmes while falling through whatever this place is. The goal is to bring all three characters together, while the hands of fate try to ruin everything, as hands usually does in this game.
I'll send you back the other way. I got one.
Fake Holmes is secured, which already feels like a sentence no detective should ever have to say. Now we need fake Watson, because apparently even the copies deserve a good ending. Watson is basically collecting his own emotional baggage, but with more tentacles.
Try and grab my hands. That's 2 of them. Now we must gain speed. I'll let you go when we're fast enough. Ooh, the spinning. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Now we spin faster while dodging intergalactic tentacles, because walking into a room and asking questions was never going to be enough for this finale.
1, 2, adieu, my friends, and take care! Oh, my head. Where am I? Is this the aliens' world? I should not. The wall of fate that Emmett spoke of. It was all true. Emma. What should I do?
Be yourself. Be John Watson.
being John Watson. I'll miss you dearly. I'll miss you all dearly.
My portrait! I'm finally home!
Terrific.
Mr. Holmes, Emmett!
Emma! I'm so glad to have you back with us. Is your satchel gone?
Indeed. That means I'm finally cured. John, did you hear? John? Where is he?
He went back to the past to save you.
With great success, evidently.
No!
Watson gives up his happy ending so Emma can have hers. He is trapped back in the room with the Wall of Fate, saying goodbye through the window, and honestly, this is a surprisingly beautiful way to break my heart with a cartoon detective game.
I'll miss you dearly. I'll miss you all dearly.
Watson!
Holmes!
I told you I'd find a way, my friend. Emmett was right about your location.
I'm so happy to see you, Sherlock. Is that a new time machine?
Indeed. A marvel of technology, equipped with a complex hydrogen carbonization system and a nitrogenous oxygenation module.
So, just like the old one, right?
Clearly not. Oh, and Miss Files might have given me a helping hand with the design process. Possibly. Maybe. I can't remember.
Emma, is she safe and sound?
Oh, yes, she's well. Guess what I named this new brainchild?
The Sherlock-o-motive too?
Nope. It's called the Deus Ex Machina.
I say, she lives up to the name.
Come on, enough prattling. Let's get going. I believe someone is waiting for me. Eagerly.
Emma!
No, Emmett. He has a letter for you.
Come on, punch it, Holmes. I can't wait to get home.
Activating the metachrono-quantum flux phase shift.
Stop talking gibberish and press this bloody blinking button.
Activating the bloody blinking button.
And just when the game pretends it's over, Holmes bursts through the wall on a bike, because of course he does. He told Watson he would find a way, and somehow, the most ridiculous man in the room actually kept his promise. These two idiots get to go home together, after all.